The Nets play before the hometown crowd. We've got it for you tonight. Here we go. Live from Brooklyn, New York. A time-honored tradition. The NBA on 2K Sports. Sunday night hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And, of course, Kyrie Irving. A part of this lineup, we'll see how they do without him.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard. I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team. And really the last guy I expected to see them move. And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking. Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And the basket is good.
Rozier showing you nice feel for recognizing that one of his guys was wide open and got him the ball.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Now Durant, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. And here is KD. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Talk about a high IQ baller. Durant read the pick and roll coverage perfectly there.
Jones, no one around him. No good on the triple. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Horford. No good with the layup.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Charlotte moving the ball around. There's a screen by Washington. And it's ball penetrating. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Walker with a clean look. Sinks the triple. Walker's got 5.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offense. Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Last 2 minutes to play.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Outside for Durant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Now, here's Ball. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Count that bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
.115 left in the first. Pass to Forbes. This one for 3. Oubre pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Ennis. To the paint. Here's Oubre. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
40 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here's Mills. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Millsap. Just 2 to shoot. Good. Nice job down low.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Middleton. Outside, ball. Going inside. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Pretty cool to see Millsap turn shots back. I mean, he's a mobile, athletic, big man who is taking pride in his defensive work.
And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a...
Get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. And your Brooklyn Nets.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. They retain possession.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Bouknight. And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. I mean, 30 dimes in one game. I mean, that is just amazing. One, you got to pass it well, and two, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin.
Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. There's Walker with the 3. Hornets trailed by 10. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Here's Horford. The shot misses. And it's the Hornets' ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. KD with it. Jones covering him. He had a nice open look right there.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Durant with the steal. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Ingram with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Shot clock at 6. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And I like the finesse of Ingram. I mean, coming into play, especially when the shot clock is winding down.
1:49 left in the first half of basketball. From deep Washington. Now ball. It's hauled in by Brown.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And the dunk by Brown.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Ball. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ball's got his second basket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And your Brooklyn Nets. Substitutions for your Nets.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for Brooklyn. Millsap a screen from the arc. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And, you know, rebounding is about knowing where the ball is going as well as pursuing it. And I like seeing him hit the offensive glass and go right back up with it.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Here's Mills. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Aldridge. Goes back up. Another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His first foul.
Boy, I like seeing Millsap sell that pump fake. He's very effective at drawing the foul once that defender has bid on the fake.
A terrific all-around player for many years. Millsap, Clark when healthy, continues to impact the game.
A pro's pro, Kevin. Just rock solid, impactful, steady, reliable. Stretches the floor with the three-point shot. Always in the right spot defensively. Rebounds well at both ends. I mean, just really the consummate pro and value-added player. And an all-star multiple times as well. And, you know, Aldridge is a load to deal with. When he gets good position, you pretty much have to be physical with him.
And the second free throw, good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And here's Forbes. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
Hornets trailed by 16. Pass to Plumlee. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Plumlee's got his first bucket of the night.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Here's Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal.
Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice layup by Plumlee. Plumlee's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Screen by Durant. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Watch the screen. And here is Ball. 6 points for him. And it's sent back by Horford.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Stolen by Durant. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Got that one up quick. Brown's got 5 points so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The shot's good from Plumlee. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Brooklyn leading by 17. Outside, Walker. In the corner, Horford with it. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
The drive by Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. Here's Jones. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shot's now starting to fall.
To the right side.
Third quarter.
KD a screen. Drives to the hoop. And Jones sends it back. Now here's Ball. He has 6. Trying to break that ice cold streak. From deep. Hornets now working with the new shot clock. Pass to Rozier. Charlotte moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
Obviously a mix-up defensively on that possession.
We get DJ and they're free. Who wants what? Come on, make some more.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. There's the drive. Mill. Millsap looking it over. Back to Forbes. Clock at 6. Goes up to the stripe. A nice shot by Aldridge. And the Nets lead by 15.
You know, there are some that say Aldridge likes his mid-range game a little too much, but hey, there's a lot to like about the way he shoots it from there.
Pass to Jones. The kick out to Ball. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Violation. Brooklyn basketball.
And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Driving the lane, Millsap has the open look. The shot that time, not on target. And the Hornets now going the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Ball. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Millsap. Pass to Aldridge. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Brooklyn riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D.
For your Brooklyn Nets. It's the fourth quarter.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Walker with it. The screen from Brown. And it's Walker penetrating. Yep, that one goes.
That's an aspect of Walker's game that I like. I mean, his ability to use the dribble drive and score on the move, nice.
Stolen by Walker. Pass to KD. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
From Horford.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Ingram.
Since being traded in 2019, Brandon Ingram has really increased his three-point attempts. His percentages have gone up, too.
Here's Ball. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
Substitutions for the away team. James Bouknight.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Washington, that's good.
Kai Jones.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
Walker goes in. And Jones sends it back. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Here's Ingram. The kick out to Walker. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
13 feet away. Picked by Horford. 6 to shoot. Good on the shot. KD's got 10 points here in the second half.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And there's the drive.
Al Horford.
And the call will be against
His
Al
first
Horford.
foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
The drive by Ball. A reverse. Kicks it out to Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Nets foul.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, what a rookie season for LaMelo Ball. He was the 3rd overall pick and saw immediate action for the Hornets. And in my mind, Kevin, I thought he was the clear Rookie of the Year front runner early.
And Ball began his rookie season coming off the bench. But eventually, they had to find a way to start it.
Yeah, clearly, Greg, he needed to be in the starting lineup. And he actually started until the wrist injury. He showed that he was an elite rookie. This team has a great future with him running the point guard spot.
It's Ingram on the wing. Misses the 3.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Ball. Takes it off the glass.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Pass to Brown. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Brooklyn.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And with a solid strategy, building on that first win in the season series, they rack up another W to make it 2-0 with just one left this year against the Hornets.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Yep, it counts.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Ingram from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Outside, Walker. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one